A dark chapter, the Assad regime and its legacy. Bashar al-Assad's regime has dominated Syrian politics for decades. It inherited a country grappling with poverty and authoritarianism. However, the Assad regime's brutal crackdown on dissent ignited a civil war that has consumed Syria for over a decade. This conflict has had devastating consequences, turning Syria into a battleground for regional and global powers. The Assad regime's human rights abuses are well documented. From arbitrary detentions and torture to chemical weapons attacks, the regime has shown a blatant disregard for human life. This brutality has fueled the flames of conflict, making any hope for a peaceful resolution seem distant. Syria in ruins, the human cost of conflict. The Syrian civil war is one of the worst humanitarian crises of our time. Millions have been displaced, both internally and as refugees seeking safety beyond Syria's borders. The country's infrastructure lies in ruins, with hospitals, schools and homes destroyed. The once vibrant Syrian economy has collapsed, leaving millions in poverty. The psychological scars of war run deep. Children have grown up knowing nothing but conflict, and the trauma they have endured will have lasting effects. The destruction of Syria's cultural heritage is another tragic consequence of the war, with ancient sites reduced to rubble. Regional fault lines, Syria's impact on its neighbors. The Syrian conflict has had a destabilizing effect on the entire region. The massive influx of refugees has strained the resources of neighboring countries like Lebanon, Jordan and Turkey. These countries are already grappling with their own economic and political challenges. The presence of extremist groups within Syria has also raised security concerns for neighboring states. The conflict has exacerbated existing tensions between regional powers. Iran and Saudi Arabia, locked in a struggle for regional dominance, have supported opposing sides in the Syrian conflict. This proxy war has further inflamed sectarian tensions in the region, making a peaceful resolution even more elusive. The world watches global powers and the future of Syria. The Syrian conflict has become a stage for global power plays. Russia's intervention in support of the Assad regime has been a game-changer, tilting the balance of power in the region. The United States, while supporting some rebel groups, has been reluctant to become directly involved. The future of Syria remains uncertain. The fall of the Assad regime is a significant turning point, but it is unclear what will come next. Will a new government be able to unite the country and rebuild what has been destroyed? Or will Syria remain trapped in a cycle of violence and instability? The world is watching closely, hoping for a brighter future for the Syrian people.